Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. This Honorable United States District Court for the Northern District of Ohio is now open for the transaction of business. The Honorable Judge Donald C. Nugent presiding. All persons having business before this court shall draw near, give attention, and they shall be heard. God save the United States of America and this honorable court.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. All right. You're sitting out here in the sun. I'm not going to take too long before we get to the festivities, but I've got to say a couple things. And the first thing is, what a thrill. I mean, isn't this amazing to be out here in the Irish Cultural Gardens on a beautiful, warm Cleveland day? You know, I think of a couple of things when I do this, and the first is, 3 of my grandparents came from Ireland, and they would just be shocked to see their grandson standing here participating in a ceremony so wonderful as this. And so I want to thank everybody for asking me. And another thing you should know too about this type of ceremony is that our founding fathers thought it was so important that we would build our country with people from all over the world, that in order to take the oath of citizenship, it would require a judge in the federal court to administer the oath. So all of us who are given the privilege of administering the oath have been appointed by a president of the United States and confirmed by the Senate. That's how important this country believes your entrance into our community actually is. So I want to welcome you on behalf of the court and all of the people in the United States. Now, as you know, the Constitution begins with the phrase, "We the people." And recall the image of the Statue of Liberty, which welcomes all of us to this great nation. And do not forget that every one of us here has an ancestor who traveled to America, who tried to make a better life for their family and for those who would follow. One of the things that has made America great is that we welcome all people from all races. We don't care about your gender, your religion, or your background. You're welcome, for America is truly the land of opportunity. Remember this too, that you can accomplish anything that you set your sights on. In America, we are limited only by our willingness to work hard and our determination to succeed. Remember this too, that this freedom has come at a heavy price. Our nation was founded by a group of men who gathered in a little red schoolhouse in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who believed that they had a right to be free. They wrote and signed the Declaration of Independence, demonstrating to the world that to be an American meant that you lived in freedom. The War of Independence, or the Revolutionary War, was fought and won at a bloody cost. We owe a great debt to those founding fathers and all those who have fought and died for the freedom which we have enjoyed over the past 200 years. Now, as you are welcomed here to join your fellow Americans, try to remember that the preamble to the Constitution begins with "We the people," which truly means all the people are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You too should be mindful that our freedom and our liberty also requires responsibility, because history has taught us there are always those who are trying to take our freedom from us. That is why our history is filled with American patriots who have sacrificed so we can live in peace and tranquility. The few words in our Pledge of Allegiance that you'll hear a little bit later send a powerful message to the world for what America stands for. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, this solemn occasion and this ceremony is a manifestation of your fellow citizens, that we give you a warm and heartfelt welcome to the United States. You have a right to be proud of your accomplishment. We all recognize the difficulty you've had in leaving your homes, your friends, and your family for a new life in a new country. Do not forget your past, your customs, or your belief. Rather, allow your past to flourish in this land of opportunity, and let the richness of your heritage add to the melting pot that is America to ensure that our future fulfills the promise of the past and that America's destiny is truly in our hands. God bless America.